culturally, it was important for me to have my kids know Mandarin. So when they were born, I tried to speak mostly in Mandarin to them, but then realized my vocabulary soon maxed out at a 2-year-old level. And when I was looking into preschools, I discovered PKS, and it was the best of both worlds. It was a progressive education that just happens to be in Mandarin. I mean, it's very exciting that PKS is expanding into a K-8 program because, one, we love the families that are in PKS, and to be able to continue that relationship with the families is fantastic. That's a big, big plus. The other benefit is, of course, the Mandarin aspect of a K-8 program.
And languages I speak are French and Mandarin, and I actually had a slight preference for French because I've lived in France. I have a real connection to the language and culture. But when I found PKS, it was decided. You know, it was the language combined with the teaching philosophy, and I just I could sense the passion and the commitment of you know, the administration and the teachers to really. It was all about the kids, and it was all about, you know, them helping, you know, shape their minds, and not only teach them Mandarin, but, you know, give them the tools to be you know, effective members of society as they get older, and that really, you know, kind of crucial time in those preschool years. So once we kind of saw that in action, and then seeing his progress over the next over the 2 years he was here, and he had this amazing foundation. It was like, we can't let this go. I mean, it's so effortless at this age for them. And
what really struck us was the child-led thinking, and then building a program around the interests of the children, and really helping them develop their own interests and their own desires and their own drives. Wendy Zha is an absolute force of nature. There is no other way to describe it. The thing about Wendy that makes her so unique, however, in addition to being a force of nature, is she is very comfortable bringing a lot of other people around her, inviting them in, and understanding that she doesn't know all the answers and that she wants their participation. It is why the parents are able to participate the way they are and have been in a non-ego, sort of free context, in a very fluid way. And the core seed of Presidio Knolls has been very well thought through, is reflected in the hires of the teachers, it's reflected in the philosophy of the administration, it's reflected in a shared community sense amongst the parents. So when you have that kind of strength, whether you have 5 classrooms or 8 or 10 or 15 or whatever it is, that's not the fact. That's not the guiding factor. That's just the school is a wonderful campus, and the plans to now expand it look wonderful, and we will see that become a reality because of the parent involvement and everything else. But the reality is these are ultimately physical spaces that are critical, yes, but much more critical than that is the underlying philosophy.